Welcome back, hockey fans, to week 6 of our Stiga NHL Hockey Highlights package. And we're starting in Calgary, where the Flames have brought out their Flaming Horse retro kit. And it's the Flames there with an early warning shot, with Backlund hitting the post. But it's Philadelphia who start the better. Van Riemsdyk combining with Lawton for the first goal. And it's a silky feed from the winger, setting up Lawton for the one-time in behind Markstrom. A great start for the away team, 1-0. You might be able to accuse Carter of many things, but you can't accuse him of not knowing where his post is. First off Dubé, then off Toffoli, and what you get here is a shot from Toffoli from right-hand boards hits his far post. No luck required for these next few shots, just all skill. First, front and centre off Backlund, then Toffoli again from the right-hand boards. Great saves from Carter Hart. And then it's a huge save from Hart, off Backlund, front and centre, keeping the score 1-0. And that terrific goaltending leads to this, wrist aligning hooking out with Atkinson, who shoots and scores from the right-hand boards. Look at this, a great shot, Markstrom a little out of position, and that's all the room that Atkinson needed. It's 2-0, and we could have our first upset on the cards. Early in the second, and Van Riemsdyk tries a trick, off the boards, almost in behind Markstrom. Meanwhile, up the other end, Carter Hart's locked in. First a great save off Huberdeau, then another one off Dubé, front and centre. And the saves keep coming from Hart, but just have a look what this one leads to. He sweeps it away. Toffoli picks it up on the right-hand boards, tries a centering pass, but Sanheim intercepts and directs it straight into the goal. It's the speed of the shot that beats Markstrom. Not expecting this, Sanheim reads the play beautifully, directs a puck in behind Markstrom. It's 3-0 Flyers now. And with Carter Hart still stonewalling the Calgary forwards, 3 goals is a mountain to climb. But it's a big save up the other end that starts changing the momentum. Markstrom stops Couturier, front and centre, and it leads to this. Toffoli picking the puck up on the right-hand boards, picks his moment, finds the angle, and shoots it straight past Carter Hart. The deficit is cut to 2, and the Calgary Flames have a sniff late in the second. And a ripping save late from Carter Hart, and a bit of luck as one comes off the post. This could have easily been 3-2 going into the third. With a 3-1 lead, the last thing the Flyers wanted to do was give up an early one in the third, but they do. Here it is Huberdeau, teaming up with Dubé. It's a terrific pass, finds his man in the middle, who one-times it past Hart. It's 3-2, and we're got a sniff of a game. But Carter Hart doesn't lose focus. First a save off Toffoli, then front and centre off Backlund. It keeps the score at 3-2. But you can't keep a good man down. The puck lands on Toffoli's stick again. He shoots and scores, literally from the same position. Same kind of shot, same angle. Hart didn't learn from the first one. It's now 3-3, and Calgary are right back in it. But the Flyers had a chance to win it themselves late on. First of all, it's Atkinson for the right-hand boards. Then Couturier gets a one-timer away, and it's a great save from Markstrom that sends this one to overtime. Unfortunately for the Flyers, Carter Hart didn't let the disappointment of 2 late goals going in. He makes a couple of great saves early in the overtime period. And really, the overtime period belonged to both tenders, making some great saves. Watch, Deloria lets one rip from the right-hand boards, straight off the shoulder of Markstrom and out of the rink. And it was an overtime period that no one really deserved to lose. First the Flames hit the post, then not long after, Atkinson gets stonewalled by Markstrom. The puck ricochets straight onto Lawton. Lawton has a couple of cracks at it. No luck for him either, and then Markstrom with another fine save. But there was a feeling how this one was going to end. That man of the moment, Toffoli, in his favourite spot, the right-hand boards, he turns and shoots, he wins it in overtime. It's another fine shot from Toffoli. You would have thought the defender and the goaltender would have worked out that angle by now. The Flames come all the way back from 3 down and win it in overtime. Now let's head out west, where the Coyotes are hosting the Predators. Nice to see the Coyotes wearing their red kit. I love that kit. As much as I love the Kachina, the red still stands out. But it's Saros, who's been sharp all year for the Predators, coming up with a fine save. He can't do much about this next one, though. Watch Kelly here as he picks up the loose puck. Saros doesn't get much help from his defender, leaves an opening in his far post, and Keller finds it. It's 1-0 to the Coyotes. For Melker, not much to do in the first period, but a late shot here from Forsberg keeps him on his toes. Early in the second period, and the Predators level things up. They scrap for the puck. Niederreiter's first on it, swings, shoots from the right-hand boards, in behind Melker. It's now 1-1, the Predators are right back in it. Being critical, you could say Melker was a little slow to react on that one. From here on though, both goalies show their wares. First, Saros a great save off Schmaltz. Then, Yossi denied by Melker. The Coyotes come close to going ahead when Keller's shot gets in behind Saros after hitting both posts. Soon after though, it's a heads-up play from Captain Yossi that breaks the deadlock. He picks the puck up deep in his own end, skates forward and shoots with Melker out of position. It's 2-1 to the Predators, going into the third period, and they're looking for their first win. Down in the third, and it's the home team who seem more desperate. First, Schmaltz, denied by Saros. Soon after, Keller denied by Saros. And those two keep the pressure on again. Keller with a shot, Schmaltz with a rebound, puts it past Saros. 2-all. Schmaltz really kicked on at the back end of last season, and his good form continues into the next. He's someone a young Coyotes side could build around going into the future. Third period winding down now, and both goaltenders coming to the fore. First, Saros with a couple of dandy saves, and then it's Vejmelka's turn with a long shot from Yossi. Neither of them giving it up, and we're off to overtime. And it doesn't take long for the chances to start flowing. First, Fisher denied by Saros. And then it's Granlund denied by Vejmelka. But in the end, there can only be one winner, and it's the relentless pressure for the Coyotes that makes a difference. Here, Moser picks up the puck deep in his own end. He gets the puck to Fisher, centering past Bustad. First misses, then receives the puck back. His shot from the right-hand boards beats Saros for the overtime winner. 3-2 to the Coyotes. Predators still looking for their first win. Florida and Carolina for our final game of this week's highlights. And it's a nightmare start for the home team. They've had defensive issues all year. And have a look here. Burns, he gives the puck away early, and it doesn't take much for Barkov to finish it. It's 1-0 Florida early on. And Bobrovsky on point early after a shot from Pacioretty from the left wing. And this time from the right wing after the Svechnikov shot. But luck's a fortune in hockey, and finally the Hurricanes get some. Kachuk tries to find his right winger Hornqvist with a long outlet pass around the boards. All it does is ricochet off his stick and in behind Bobrovsky to make it 1-1, and the Hurricanes have life. But the Panthers are relentless these days, and it doesn't take them long before they regain the lead. Hornqvist makes amends after his own goal. He bides his time on the right-hand boards, finds a space, and that seeing eye puck gets past Freddie on the right-hand side. It's 2-1 to the Panthers. And the score could have gone either way in the last moments of the first period. First, the Panthers hit the post. Then Aho is denied by Bobrovsky. Off to the second period, and have a look at Freddie. He's been in great form all year. Great save off Barkov. Can't do much about the next one though, as Hornqvist finds Barkov again, and he makes it 3-1, and the Panthers have some breathing room. And not long after, the Panthers increase their lead. Burns gives the puck away cheaply. The puck gets to Hornqvist, and he shoots near side, beats Freddie on his left shoulder. That's a pretty good shot. Freddie wasn't in bad shape, but you got to commend the shot. Top corner, 4-1 to the Panthers, and the Hurricanes are looking down the barrel again. It could have been worse for the Hurricanes, if not for the post. But the Hurricanes don't give up, and it's a Carlson giveaway that goes straight to Aho, who finishes coolly in front of Bobrovsky. Little bit of luck, the deflection off the defenseman, but Aho finishes expertly, and we've got a 4-2 game. And it's good to see the Hurricanes not giving up. They know how quickly a hockey game can change, and at 4-2, they're still right in it, and especially with Freddie making save after save. In fact, the remainder of the second period belonged to the both goaltenders. Bobrovsky doing his bit, as well as Freddie making some great saves to keep this one 4-2 heading into the third period. And though the Panthers start strong in the third period, Freddie comes to the fore. First a great save off Sam Bennett, and I think it's another one here, again off Bennett, keeping it at 4-2. But the Hurricanes keep challenging. First Brent Burns, he goes close, good save from Bobrovsky. And it's at this point, the Panthers go into the shell a little bit. And I've always said, playing for safety is a very dangerous thing. And it's definitely the Hurricanes who finish the stronger, with multiple shots on Bobrovsky, who stands tall. The game ends 4-2 to the Panthers, but the Hurricanes have to be delighted with the way that they finished. They're still looking for their first win, but I don't think it's too far away. Now let's have a look at the league table. All clubs have played 4 games, so that means they've got 2 games left. Luke's team's obviously still dominating, but remember, only one of his teams can go through at the end. Might come down to goal difference for him. Lexi and Chris's team still vying for their positions. Join us next time as we edge ever closer to the finals. See if the Flyers can upset the high-flying Boston Bruins. In the meantime, feel free to comment, like or subscribe. And remember, if you don't shoot, you don't score.